Shamelessly Arguing with Vegans is a book authored by me. I'm Swati Prakash, and this book is available on earthhealingnetwork.com free of cost for the cause of planet, for the cause of animal liberation, and for our well-being and spiritual growth, which is also called ascension. We can manifest a better, more positive reality through our willpower, through our heart center, by opening our hearts to loving compassion for all beings we share our reality with, our dream with. Now, before I pick up the argument for the day from 150 arguments that I have selected and outlined in this book and have been debunked thoroughly. All these arguments are debunked for clarity's sake and for spreading education and awareness. I will be reading a short poem from this other book, Hold Your Appetite, which is also available on earthhealingnetwork.com. Let me see which poem comes up. This poetry is called Self-Realization. I have a feeling very strongly as if I've lived my life quite wrongly. I did everything that people asked, but my inner self was masked. I ate what they ate. I used what they used, but I cared not how this earth was abused. The trees were chopped, the animals killed. I kept learning how to be calm, how to be still. I went after money. I believed in fame, but there was no truth. It was all a game. I wanted someone to love and marry, but it was myself that I couldn't carry. I had intuition without any feeling, without really caring. I practiced healing. I listened to Osho, Buddha, Krishna, and Kali, but it was all mind in my heart. I was lonely. I learned how to earn and earned my degree, but stuck in illusion, I could not be free. The higher self knows how to teach a lesson. There is no need for rage or hurtful aggression. Whatever we do, it returns our way soon. It is only karma, not the stars, not the moon. My past self is gone, there's nothing to lose. Pain, grief, regret are just lessons I choose. I need to let go of what I used to be, of my own illusion. I need to be free. The rest of the poem and many others on earthhealingnetwork.com. Hold your appetite. I hope you liked it, and I hope you use it for self-reflection. Are we really copying everybody else in the world? Are we really being fooled and deceived by ourselves? Now for the argument of the day. The argument of the day, which is presented cruelly often. I do not want to make veganism a political issue. Argument 69. This is something that a school teacher had said, who was actually a climate activist. And when I asked her in her rallies and marches that she's teaching children about climate activism, are they teaching veganism? She said, no, that's because we don't want to make veganism a political issue. So this is just like saying that rape and murder of trillions of individuals should not be a political issue. Why not? There is no shame in saying that, yes, these are the most burning and crucial issues today, and the victims are the animals of the other species. They are victims, the hens, the bees, the cows, all the beautiful, emotional, sensitive beings that we share our planet with. How can we heal our planet by ignoring them? So what if their language and culture are different from ours? So what if their body type and shape is different? The physical appearance is different from that of an average human? This is an issue that affects our life in politics. Politics means the way we function as human beings, the way we handle our life as human beings through our government, in our country, or internationally. Veganism is a movement for animal rights, yes, even their life matters. For the planet too, because we cannot have a healthy planet unless we all go vegan. We will lose our planet this way. There will be extinction, whether we like it or not, unless we all go vegan. So it is not just about humans and humans having power over the rest of the planet. That's not what politics is about. That's not how it should be. This time, let us talk about those who are excluded from our political power games. How about stopping our domination of all those abused victims, all those innocent creatures? Why should we use political power to dominate over all other species? Why don't they have the rights? They have a say in what happens to them and what happens to the planet. Well, I know that they don't exist in your parliament. They don't feature in any debates. They don't come into any rallies demanding their rights. They don't vote in voting centers. Only humans do. And that is our biggest failing. We have designed a system in which only humans think about only themselves, their own day-to-day life. And they therefore perpetrate violence against other creatures so very unjustly because they have jailed the victims. Yes, they are living in jailhouses, in hells. Farms, factory farms or otherwise, are jails for animals. We have made the entire planet a jail for them. In our imaginary human society politics, where we rule as kings, queens, lords, ladies, presidents, ministers, no, we are not really being lords. We're not really ministers. It's all our imaginary world that we have created. We have suppressed others. We are not their ministers. We are not their rulers. They have their own will. As gentry and citizens of a country, we think we have a human given or even an imaginary God given right to decide whether other species should be raped or killed today for a glass of milk, for tea, for omelette, for burger, for fish fingers. We actually have no right to decide to kill others as per our will. It's about their will, it's about their choices. So veganism is a moral issue, not just a political debate. It is twofold. How can we call it a political issue when the animals aren't even there in our politics? They don't even feature. Are they here to talk for them? Those animal victims are just suppressed, oppressed, and enslaved, and exclusively humans are involved. How is veganism therefore called a political movement? Actually, it should be. I'll be happy if it does become one, if we do speak on behalf of the victims more strongly and in unity and talk about their legitimate interests, not just our own self-interests. We should be honoring the very natural basic rights of those beings. From our policymakers, we should demand that their rights be honored. Our representatives should also be their representatives, representing the planet, not just one species on the planet. So, how many political leaders have discussed animal rights as a matter of great or urgent priority? Even when it comes to climate change, we know that animal rebellion is right and that animal farming is destroying the planet. But what is being done about it? Even for human welfare, even for our own survival, we are not doing enough. So we are the culprits, we who refuse to speak openly to our governments to demand a change to a vegan world, no less, not a plant-based alone, a vegan world. We, the people, must represent all the beings of this planet because they are also people, they're also citizens, they share space with us here. They are citizens of Earth, and we must acknowledge that on a very urgent basis and ban this horrendous crime of animal agriculture once and for all.